In this video, I am going to explain about constructor in C#. What is constructor? Whenever the class or structure is created, the constructor will be called. So when this constructor will be called, whenever the object is created for the particular class, at particular time, the constructor will be called. This constructor is used to assign data into objects. Let's see that with example. For example, we are creating a class with the name A, class A, assigning some values int A is equal to 10, creating some method void demo. This is a method which is printing console.writeLine of hello world. So when you try to create object for this class A1 equal to new A. So this is syntax for creating object. When you try to create this object, this new keyword is used for creating objects. And here you can see this A is calling constructor here. So you are creating object for this class, but basically this A1 used to declare the value for accessing data present inside this class. Using this A1, you can access everything present inside this class. And this new keyword is used for creating object, and this A is used for calling the constructor. Constructor name should be always same with class name. For example, class A, this is nothing but a constructor. There is no return type for constructor. By default, it will take void as a return type. So what is use of this constructor? Let me tell you with example. For example, without constructor, there will be lot of code. If you want to assign some value for this A1, again and again you need to create object, and that will be required lot of codes. By using constructor, you can assign data into the objects. Let's see one example. Class person. Private string lost. Private string first. So the constructor name will be always same like class name. Person string last name comma string first name. Last equal to last name and first equal to first name. So here you can see what we are doing. This is an example for constructor. Here you can see we created private variables, and then we created local method and with local variables, and inside the private variables we are storing these local values. So simply we can say we are giving security for this method. By storing the local variables into the private variables, we created private variables and then local variables, and storing all these local variables into the private variables. So that's by giving security to this method. So anyone can't easily access the data present inside this class. In simple, the benefit here is when you try to create object for this class person, P equal to new person. So here you can directly pass the values a comma yeah, yeah. Something like this. You can create another object, and while creating object you are passing the values. That is the benefit of using constructor. Still you can perform lot of actions inside this constructor. You can even print something, console.writeline of. When you try to create object, automatically you will get this is constructor from person. So this is all about the constructor.